What is going on, dudes and dudettes? Sickness here with my very first loadout video. And I know what you guys are thinking. No, not another YouTube idiot talking about this weapon's OP, you have to use this loadout, blah, blah, blah. Now, this video is catered a little bit more towards new players or players who are trying to organize their loadout menu. As you'll see on the left side, I'm a little bit more meticulous, a little bit more OCD than many of the players you see out there. And there is a method to my madness. I remember seeing Dr. Disrespect a couple days ago play, and he kept flipping to one loadout that made sense and all the others are kind of jibber jabber. And my methodology is really quickly analyzed by yourself when you're on the battlefield, and you jump in, you pick exactly, you know what you're going to pick, and you go to the next one next time you get a loadout drop. And so let's just jump right in. So as you see on the left side, I have 3 categories. The first one has 6 different options to choose from, which is the start category. I also have the end category, and then finally the fully loaded category. So I'll touch upon this at the very end. It's actually pretty cool. I saw a YouTuber do this recently, and it's been helping me a lot lately, actually. So the start category, I have my generic start, M13, AX50. If you're in a rush, you just click that real quick. The urban start, also very self-explanatory. I just do this when I'm in downtown or in an area where we have a lot of buildings, and then it kind of goes on from there. The main things that all these things have in common are cold-blooded, overkill, and heartbeat sensor. These are really, really helpful in the very beginning. You do want those 2 weapons to adjust as this circle collapses a little bit more. You want the long range, and you want the closer range or the mid-range long range, or mid and close, depending on where you start and where you think you're going. And in addition to this, you also can kind of supplement your team. So if your team is not running any LMGs, you can jump right into the M91 or the Holger and really take up that role in the team. I think it's super important. I don't know how many people have been doing this. Whenever I jump into a group, I always ask if anybody's running an LMG. If somebody says yes, then I will not pick this. But most of the time, they don't have anybody that's putting down that mid to long range suppressive fire to let everybody else go flank. Otherwise, you're usually jumping in the Oden, the regular start, or my test, which is actually, I've been trying out using the growl a little bit more. So the Oden, I'm going to come back at the very, very end because the video coming up afterwards is me using the Oden in the MP7. So next up is the end category. So you get the second loadout drop or you get that third loadout drop, depending on where you're at or what you're doing. You pick this up. If you know you're going to the end circles, you want this because they all share cold-blooded, ghost, and tracker. And I found that tracker is really important in the end because you are going to see those footsteps and you're going to also see those red skulls pop up, which is very helpful in your situational awareness. And so you don't have to keep checking your back and make sure the guy's down around the corner, things like that. Ghost and cold-blooded, obviously no-brainer. You don't want anybody to see you on heartbeats. You don't want anybody to see you on thermals. This is going to help you really push to the end and hopefully win the match. I've been throwing smoke grenades in here. I usually swap, as you guys will see, to get my heartbeat from my old loadout, but I have these just in case. So if we have a lot of people who are a little bit more aggressive, I'll carry smokes with me so I can go res them really quickly. Or if we know that we're going to be in an area that's wide open, I want that smoke with me in order to kind of confuse the enemy and protect us when our guys are down. So these are pretty self-explanatory as well. This kind of just supplements your original loadout. So if you run with the LMG start or something that doesn't have an MP7, you're going to be getting the end SMG. If you know you're going to be in an area where you don't need the AX50, but you want a little bit more oomph, you get the marksman, blah, blah, blah. So finally is the fully loaded loadout. I actually saw, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Cloaksy using something like this recently. But he dropped in right after the gulag, went straight down to the loadout, grabbed this, and immediately joined in the firefight with his teammates. So the cool thing about this is one of the weapons is slightly altered. You take your regular setup, except for you put fully loaded perk in. So you can get full AR ammo as soon as you pick this up. And, you get in, pick your weapon up, boom. I always put this in my second weapon rather than my first because you don't want to swap immediately once you get your weapon. If you need to get into the firefight immediately, you want to pick that weapon up and have full ammo and get ready to rock and roll. Really, really helpful. I've used this quite a few times actually, and it's been so beneficial. And additionally, sometimes my newer friends who are playing don't have good setups, so I'll toss them my M13 and they can play with it. and see how they like it. So coming back to the Oden, I have been on a huge roll with this gun. I love it so much. It does incredible amounts of damage. And when teamed up with the MP7, this combo is crazy. I've recently switched over to the Colossus silencer because I saw a couple guys using it and I've been testing it out, which I probably will make a video down the road showing why and showing the shot patterns as to why I switched up to this loadout specifically. But this thing tears people apart. It's crazy. It does mid to long range as well. So well. If you're shooting up close, you can't put a couple rounds in them. That's fine. But you just quick swapped MP7 and boom, all gone. So you have all ranges covered on this thing. I've cracked shields from, gosh, I don't even know how far, 150, 200, 250 meters out. Couple shots, shields are cracked. They're freaking out. They don't know what's going on, where things are from. Very cool weapon setup. And I hope you guys enjoy the video coming up. I got 9 kills, or sorry, not 9 kills. I think 6 or 7 kills within 90 seconds with this combo right here, or the old Oden and then the MP7. Absolutely crazy gun. Try this thing out. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys have any tips, tricks, or any other things I should try in my loadout menu, throw it in the comments down below.
Down.
Woo! You right there? Oh,
what?
Got him.
You guys good? Yeah, okay.
Team wiped.
Clean this shit up. Oh shit, there's like a whole bunch of dudes over here.
Across the way.
Over there.
Yeah, if anyone has any...
Guys, there's a whole bunch of guys over here.
Alright, I'm retreating back to you.
Crack your shield.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
They're all fighting too.
Yeah. Guys to our right.
Where the fuck are you, Mark?
He's up top. He's up on that building back there, so...
Oh, I gotcha.
Down the guy.
Shit.
The guy right on the mark. There's a bunch of people right on the building below you. Down one. I'm also fucking shotting him. Oh god.
There's another guy right around here. To your right.
Oh my god.
Get right here.
God damn it, dude.
You ghost him? Oh fuck it. You're right here. Right here.
Watch out.
I'm crawling towards you guys if somebody can grab me. Oh, you guys get out of here. Get out of here. He's right here. Right here.